The thing that I'm beginning to realize is that it's not the negative feelings or emotions, but it's how I'm responding to those that will either create in me a different mindset or will keep me going on the path that I'm going on. And so I've decided that as part of my changing myself this year, that I'm going to become very aware of what I'm thinking, but even more so how I'm responding to what I'm thinking. Because when we allow ourselves to get caught up in the negative, and we're responding to a negative response from somebody else, or even a feeling that we're having, or the negative that we've got in our life, that if we can learn to respond to that differently, that we can start to change and we will begin to see changes in us. Those negative feelings, we're always going to have those. And we're always going to have negative emotions. It isn't going to matter how hard you sit there and say, oh, I'm just not going to think negative. I'm going to think really positive. You're still going to have negative feelings and emotions. Something's going to happen. Somebody's going to say something. There's going to be something that happens that is just going to throw you for a loop. But if you can learn to say, okay, I'm feeling this way and it doesn't feel very good. Or this person said something about me, or this person did something, or I've done something to myself. But you know what? I'm not going to let this bother me this time. I am not going to sit here and cry or mope or, throw my hands up and say, okay, that's it. I quit. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not going to do it because it ain't going to matter what I do. It's not going to change anything. Well, that is your response to how you are feeling. By throwing your hands up and saying, I'm going to quit, regardless, that's what you decide to do. And so it's like you just let whatever happened to you shut you down and cause you not to do what it was that you wanted to do or needed to do. You let that negativity cause you to have a reaction that shut you down. So what I'm going to learn how to do is work on how do I stop that? Okay, something negative has happened, but now I'm not going to respond to it negatively. I'm going to respond in a totally different way.